Of California National Guard troops are being pulled from the southern border. Our Ashley Zavala explains Governor Newsom's latest move and what those troops will now be doing instead.
Now directing the redeployment of
Governor Gavin Newsom hands his latest executive order to National Guard Major General David Baldwin, directing the state to pull 260 of the 360 troops on the U.S.-Mexican border.
The crisis on the border is a manufactured crisis. And we are not interested in participating in this political theater. I think it's nothing more than political theater.
Newsom agreed to keep about 100 troops behind, primarily at ports of entry. The others will be assigned to help the state's fire prevention efforts, along with cracking down on illegal cannabis operations. The troops were initially deployed last spring on the condition they would not participate in immigration enforcement. But Baldwin says some troops doing surveillance at the border ended up having to report any crossings regardless of the person's intent or citizenship status.
Because there is a bit of a gray area, and because there are other uses that our National Guard could be engaged in here in state or to prepare to go overseas, it's better to stay away from those areas and focus on squarely on those tasks that we can directly relate to combating transnational threats.
Meanwhile, President Trump is beefing up security at the border, ordering the deployment of 3,750 troops while rallying for border wall funding from Congress. Newsom says he's concerned.
I'm more concerned, frankly, about what's happening as it relates to those negotiations and the broader prospect that the president could walk us into yet another government shutdown or expose the state of California and or other states to a declaration of emergency.
In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, KC24, local news that matters.